Online training match. Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner switch.
Mon classement n'a pas bougé. Je croyais que... ouais.
Here comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Throws them down. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs.
Yeah.
Player 2 has the life lead. What's the play here? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Long, low attack hit. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Player 1 is maintaining KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the knockdown, and now hits them with a stopping bomb. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 2 has a slight life lead. Fires a tiger shot. A drive impact could end it all here. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Blocks the impact. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Hold your breath. There, nice counter. Are we gonna see a burnout action? Try what a finish. We're going into the final round title. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Low heavy.
Merde. Putain, j'ai raté.
High tiger shot to try something. Player 2. Impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. Both are ready to put. There's a
merde. Putain, j'ai raté la super.
Player 2 needs denied. Keep cool and lock them out. Ooh, what a smart blow. Player 2 is an impact squash. The low kick hits. Drops them from the air. Punish counter sets the table. A real test of nerves here. Oh, now let me hear you say it. Jinryu. Red Palm. Big hit this time to bust this out. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Are you kidding me?
T'as la chance qu'il a eu, quoi.
Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could.
J'avais raté la super.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Impact squat from up there.
Putain, pourquoi je rate ça?
Fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Taking stock. Still slugging it out.
Merde.
Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Reads their mind and techs the throw. Player 1 chases him down. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Hold your breath. Mixing it up with low tiger. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive move. In there. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Breaks those shins.
Merde, je rate encore, hein.
Checks with a low tiger shot. Player 2 has a slight life from delay going on the offensive. A drive impact could end it all here. Knockdown and both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player 1 will looking to impress with this super. The super doesn't hit. Big throws. The pass to a ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Digs in deep to get that drive. A real test of nerves here. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. The jump-in is denied. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Zagak's got his prey in his sights. He's about to tear the flesh right off the bone with his Tiger Vanquisher. And has a bit of OD spice. The low kick hits. This may turn into a big chance. They can't use drive. Oh my god, what a protest. Both top punches hard. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up.
Ah putain.
Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. A real test of nerves here. Burnout. They need to do the pit. It is over.
Putain, la chance qu'il a eu, quoi.
Player 2 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Come on.
This will be round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The low kick
Merde.
Knew they'd go
Putain.
for it. That's a good read. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Player 2 chases them down. They break forward to pressure the opponent. All right, what's coming up next? Holds out with the block. Gets the jump in. The jump in catches them. KO.
Ça, j'aurais dû faire ça.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
Merde.
Blocks the low heavy. Scrapping it out up close. Hits them with a stopping bomb. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Looks to drop them to earth. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the... This unleashes some big damage. Crowns them from in there. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Backdash is low heavy. The last round. It's now or never. Walks across now. Good read. Drops that off. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Keeps him out. Sets up with the jump in. Cross up attack. Oh, yo, raw super here. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale.
What's wrong? Get up.
Player 2, impact, squash. What a clutch low heavy. And whip. They're wide open. It is over.
Enfoiré.
Player 2
Je me doutais d'aller faire ça.
gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute.
Il savait que j'allais faire ça, en fait.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Throws a fireball. Brushes that off and keeps going. Bops him with a target combo. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Saw that low heavy coming. Trips him up. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that.
Merde.
How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Combo with the target combo. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. The low doesn't connect. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Gets the jump in. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Opts to create space to start. The jump in is denied. Barely blocks the jump in. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Both fighters having a full super art gauge means positioning is critical here. Jumps in. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Burnout activated. From low heavy to brushes that off and keeps going. He comes off the tank and scores the win. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The jump-in is denied. No good up high. The drive impact netted them a sweet punishment. Low kicks are a no-go. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Knockdown. Gets the knockdown, and now?
Merde.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Got their eye on the air. Will this super art connect? Takes a trip. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a
putain.
chance. Low heavy for the win.
Putain, je l'ai arrêté là.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Long low attack hits.
Merde.
Holds out with the block. Blocks the ambiguous crosser. Jumps up. That combo did decent damage.
Merde.
You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. They've got the meter for a drive. Knocked them out of the air. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Reads the jump-in perfectly. In there. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Backdash to start. They're not taking it. Brushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters are raring to go. Perfect execution with the anti-air. All the throw connects. Both avoiding the correct them. Back into the corner. What setups do they? Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. The low kick hits. Sets up with the jump in. What's next? Crowns him from above. Wow, satisfied with this opening. Punish counter set. Flatlines him.
Il avait de la pressing là. Trop de pression là. Il avait un bon timing là, on n'en peut rien.
A new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. No good up high. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Knockdown. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 1 is in a tight spot right now. The jump-in is denied. Get right in there. somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. All right, what's coming up next? Experiencing burnout. Good job, low heavy for the win. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Double knee press. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
Putain.
At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Tap the zone. That's this combo hits, and we've got trouble coming. Flip hits him with a stopping box. Gets the combo, drops him hard. Side switch in the corner. All the throw connects. Both fighters planning something? They're low on both life and drive cage right now. Who's gonna take it? They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Knockdown. Here comes the next one. And whiffs. They're wide open. Both burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 1 can't use. There's a burnout. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? They don't have any leeway to make a mistake. Someone's gotta make a move. They're so close to the end of the round that it may not matter that both fighters closes it out. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Bon, t'as su, j'avais pris de barre, j'ai rien utilisé pourtant là.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Goes for the head press. Stacks him with the back kick. Looking for more damage now. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo.
Merde.
Taking stock. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Takes a trip. The jump-in is denied. Player 2 has used up all of their drive damage. Knockdown. Player 1 chases them down. Rejects the air attack. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Blocks the low heavy. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready? Past the dome. Loses their drive to maximize their damage. From low heavy to... Doesn't miss a beat. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Going in. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Hits them with a stopping body. They've got the meter for a drive impact.
Merde, il a bugué, putain.
Looking for more damage now. And whiffs. They're wide open. In with the head wrap. Player 1 can't use any...
Putain, il a bugué, putain.
Bad news is on the way. Blocks the low kick. Oh, here we go. Critical art is on deck. Gets the tip.
Putain, il a bugué à un moment donné là, putain.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Shadow Rise. Who will come out on top in this final round? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Both fighters are raring to go. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Jump! Ooh, what a smart throw! What's next? Tries to activate with the attack. This is gonna hurt. Throws them. What now? Ooh, does them dirty. Plenty of health. Full gauges. They were waiting for it. Taps them on the dome. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Okay, what a finish! Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Putain, pourtant il a bugué hein, le truc. Hein. Putain, j'ai raté le coup là.
Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Projectile to try and change the situation. Throws them to negate the block. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 1 with the life lead. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Gets the jump in. Snares him. Impacts a no-go. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Knockdown ends with a projectile. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive game. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Big counter. Block. They've got the lead on super hard. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. Taking no prisoners. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
Putain, je m'en doutais, j'étais plus fort que lui là.
Comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Show me everything. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Gets a good read on their opponent. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Sticks the jump in.
Merde.
Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn KO. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Jumps in. Side switch in the corner. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Sneaks in above. Headbutt. Gets him with the anti-air. Brushes that off and keeps going. Pulls him in, looking to drill him. What'll happen here? Life lead is there. Drop, what a finish! Player 1 played with a lot of heart to pull off a tremendous win. Definitely one to watch. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Player 2 has used up all of their drive game. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far.
Merde!
This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 1 takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Takes a trip. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Both fighters are just about done. Big meter gap here that may be a fact in there. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give him a psychological advantage. Immediate jump in. Nice double lariat. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Scrapping it out up close. Hits him with a stop and pop. Double lariat, and now this is a
Merde!
to be in with no drive for both experiencing burnout. Finishing blow off the cyclone lariat. Oh, burnout triggered. One chance here may end this match. Or in that was a brutal cross. Who could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me.
Here comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time!
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Blocks the jump in. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Opts for the throw. Knockdown.
Merde, je me suis protégé pourtant là.
There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? I can't keep track of these corner switches. Heading into the end game now. It's KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Overdrive art? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Long low attack hits. Nice counter. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Jumps? Oh, the punch super art? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Gets scooped from down low. Breaks the block with a throw. Still scrapping for control of the space. Hits them with a stop and drop. That's nothing but air. Player 2, this can lead to some big damage. What now? Do we see a drive impact here? Burns out. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Flatlines them. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Start goes to the air. Final round. Who will the fighting game god rushes that?
Merde!
Uses the gauge for a super. The super doesn't hit. Anti-air in the clutch. Low heavy. Wow reads the counterattack. Oh, here we go. Player 1, the low kick hits. Turns out. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Clutch plus anti-air.
Merde!
Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. What are they gonna do? Impact squat. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Grabs him. I can't believe it. Noticeable price, low heavy with authority. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Clutch parry. There's an overdrive art. Jumps in. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Big, low, reaching heavy. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. Holds out with the block. Grabs him. Like KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Nails the anti-air. Brushes that off and keeps going. Jumps up. The punch counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. They've got the meter for a drive impact. But there's the impact. Not letting that go untucked in there. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Jumps in. A parry? And whiffs. They're wide open. The low. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. A jump? Drops that off. Oh, burnout. They mean to do
J'ai
that.
raté, hein.
Player 1 is it there the drive impact? Bring in the heat. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. What are they gonna do? Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to center stage. Keeps them out. Noticeable life lead. Cross-up attack. Put them on notice. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game.
comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? No good up high. Great block on that ambiguous cross-up. Low heavy, knockdown. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged.
Putain, je me trompe de côté.
Can't tech the throw. The jump-in is denied. Throws them to negate the block. KO.
Putain, je me trompe de côté. À chaque fois, il passe de l'autre côté, là, putain.
Up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. A brave forward jump there to start. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Lands the back throw. Time to go to work.
Merde.
This is the ideal range to utilize
Putain.
fireballs. Denies the drive reversal. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Jump. Jumps up. Are they going to be able to come back in there? That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Ah ouais.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let us round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Jump in, finds the mark. There's a corner switch. Tries to bait him with the projectile. The low heavy hit. Blocks the jump in. Trips him up. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Whips the throw. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? In a dire situation, they can't have KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Hits with the overhead. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Breaks those shins. Gets the jump in. Jumps in. Both fighters planning something? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. What'll happen here? Medium kick, low, heavy, but no go. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. KO! That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Here comes a new challenger.
Je gagne 10 points.
HP max. Side quest done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Merde.
Good anti-air. The cross-up connects. Starts with a jump in. What? Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Got their eye on the air. Was looking for that jump attack. In a dire situation, this is a huge chance to make a feeling. Shinku Hadouken! KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Overdrive Hadouken! How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Hadouken! Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Knockdown and player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Not much life difference. Both fighters planning something? Plus anti-air. Nice parry. This is gonna hurt. Pumps him hard. What now? The low. Big drive gap. All the throws connect. What are they gonna do? Block just what they were after. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Goes up above. Anti-air in the clutch. Ooh, what a
putain.
uses their drive gauge. This can lead to some big damage. And Ethan. Ooh, you never know. Gotta do better than that. The low kick hits. Parries. Reads the jump in perfectly. Connects with the throw. Hits the drive. Meets them air to air. Wraps it up with a throw. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real
Deux rondes
clinic
d'un
for
coup,
us.
il va battu là.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jump. The load doesn't connect. Neither of them willing to back off here. That was a solid anti-air. Opts for the throw. No good umpire.
Merde.
All right, what's coming up next?
Merde.
Big counter. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Player 1 has a slight life lead. Blocks the impact. Sneaks in, using the gauge for a super arm. Drive rush to keep it going. Jumps up. Drive boosted Hadouken. Blocks it. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can click it. They were not cleared for takeoff. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
J'arrive plus à jouer comme d'habitude.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Deftly shuts out the jump.
C'est pas le même adversaire. Hein.
Oh,
Merde.
missed the drive impact.
Merde.
This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure he gets. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Everything up until now, and everything from here off charges
Merde.
forward. Blocks the low heavy. Throw, misses. Gets the combo. They return to center stage. Goes for the jump in. Manages to block the jump in attack. Anti-air in the clutch. Knocks them out of the air. Oh my god, they choked it up. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? A real test of nerves here. A jump. Closes in. Denies the jump in attempt. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Next, the counter. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up here. Connects with the
J'ai raté le percut.
Both are ready to pull the
J'ai raté le... J'ai raté le Shoryuken là.
They're gonna teach you a lesson here. You play with fire, you're gonna get burned. They've got about half life left. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Grounds them from above. Player 1 can't use drive anymore. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Punish counter on the action. Puts a bit of stank on that with an overdrive art. Reads the jump in, perfect, closes it out.
Il avait la super.
Get that
Heureusement.
count ready because that fight was easy money. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps up. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The super armor does its job. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Knockdown. Goes for the super arm. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Jumps in. Burnout activates. The low heavy is denied. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have wins out in the battle of the skies. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jump?
Merde. Putain, j'aime pas qu'il fait ça.
Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Jumps up. Big throw. Knockdown and...
Merde.
Bumps up. Side switch in the corner. Zones with the fireball. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Player 2, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Going in? Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. There's a change of connects with the throw. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Good job escaping that dangerous corner. This is gonna hurt. Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it safe. They gotta dig down deep here. Back to the court. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? Okay, here we go. Hit them with a quick low kick. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.
Ah, je croyais que...
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Looks to drop him to earth. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Goes for the surprise rush in. Still slugging it out here. All right. Player 1 has the life lead. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Gets a chance with that jump in.
Putain, pourquoi il a fait ça, lui?
Will that drive him?
Ah, putain.
That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. They were right to be on guard there. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Player 1 can't use any more drive without burning out. Oh, they're in the corner now.
Ah, putain!
With the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jump. Jumps in. breaks the block with a throw. Player
Putain,
one
faut pas
has
que je
a
reste
tight
planté devant lui.
You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range.
Merde.
Both fighters planning something? Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. There's a change of side. Player one will look to apply pressure here. And whiff! They're wide open!
Merde, putain.
Player
Ah,
one
il fallait pas
brings
rester
it
devant
home.
lui comme ça là.
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Putain, il savait pas jouer le gars là, putain. Merde.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Blocks the jump in. Low heavy. Fires off an overdrive art. Adding that to the mix will change the pace of the match and keep the opponent on their toes. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. They're really being worked over in the corner. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Neither of them willing to back off here. All right, what's coming up next? Get some. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Jumps, barely blocks the jump in. Jumps in. Both fighters planning something? No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. A drive impact could end it all here. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Which way you gonna block? They decide to take a breather to regroup. Chases them down. The low. Knockdown and knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Off of me. Oh, sniped. Could we see a drive impact here? Pumps the brakes on the impact. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Jump. What a finish. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The jump-in is denied. Backs them into the corner. Player one has them legit shook in the corner. The low kick connects. Lots of aggression from both sides. Sticks the jump in. The low heavy hits. Long low attack hits. Grabs them. Takes a trip. Player one creates a good corner.
J'aime bien quand il est dans le coin.
Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Projectile to try and change the situation. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. They were not clear for takeoff. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Jumps up. Still slugging it out at this range. Blocks the low heavy. Doesn't miss a beat. Super arc on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Good awareness on the cross. Both fighters planning something? Barely blocks the jump in. Uses the gauge for a super arc. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
Bet that.
Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Here we go. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? What'll happen here? A jump in? The jump in is denied. Oh, here we go. Player one is in flatline zone.
Il avait la super en plus.
Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Street Fighter